What is going on, Moldavite Familia? I hope you are all doing incredibly and wonderfully well. Anyways, guys, I wanted to make this video because today is story time. Moldavite story time, my guys. Moldavite story, my guys. Moldavite story. Guys, so today, oh my gosh, I was finally able to show someone, especially for my family, just the types of powers that I have been developing now, spiritual powers that I have been developing now, working with Moldavite. Now, before I get into the story, I must say that this does require discipline, it does require work, it does require putting in the effort to make stuff happen, because this stuff doesn't just happen by chance. I know that some of you may have watched, musicians' lives, their documentaries, their autobiographies, and blah, 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 blah. I was born with this talent and somehow I ended up in the music industry and got famous. Let me tell you guys, that's not how this story works, okay? All those people that you see in the music industry are full of crap, okay? They're all full of crap, okay? They all work their butts off to get to where they are right now. I'm not even going to get into the backstory, but there's a part of psychology, there's a part of manipulation that goes into basically not telling people the kind of work that you have to go through to get to where they are now for specific reasons, but that's for another time, another lesson. But in the meantime, guys, I gotta say, this stuff has been taking me time, it's been taking effort, it's been developing because of NoFap. I gotta tell you guys, my powers, my spiritual powers have been increasing so much since I've started NoFap. And among being able to read people so much better energetically, guys, this is one of the main things that today I finally have had someone else see the proof that I am able to do this, and it starts with this story time. All right, guys, so what I'm about to share with you is actually something that I have been noticing recently, especially within this month, that I have been getting so much better at, which is pushing people, manipulating people with energy. Now, the way that came out probably doesn't sound so great, manipulating, right? Now, manipulating, the way I see it, guys, it's more like helping, it's more like moving, so to speak, people in the direction that they need to go, in the direction that they need to do things, because, guys, this energy is powerful. Okay, now I've been doing, oh my gosh, I could tell you guys what I've been doing, but I'm not going to, because this is my journey and I'm just here to share with you the journey that I'm on. And if something resonates with you, it'll awaken something within your spirit to start looking for these answers. But honestly, guys, some of the stuff I've been doing, you guys would cry your hearts out and be like, no, this is too painful, this is too much. But I want to share this with you guys because it is possible. And like I said, today, when I was getting ready to catch a ride to go somewhere, I was like talking to my cousin and I was like, look. And I would literally look at someone and I would go like this, and they would move like out of nowhere, like they had their backs completely turned to me. It could be anyone. It could have been anyone walking, right? And I would just focus. I would focus, and I would just be like, and they would react like they would, like somebody was touching them. And I'm like, dude, I've been able to do that now for a while, and I could do it with different parts of my body. I'm doing it with mantras that I've been consistently focusing on, guys, and it's amazing to see how I can start doing that now everywhere. And and the reason I showed this to my cousin is because I wanted him to see it, because in our family, we have had experiences in the past with ghosts, with energy, with aliens. So showing him something like this wouldn't be so out of this world that he'd be like, oh my gosh, like this is insane. He was more just like, oh, he's like, oh, you can finally do that. And I was like, what? I'm like, what do you mean I could finally do that? You know, because we have, someone else in our family who has been able to do that before in the past. Obviously, he hasn't continued to practice the discipline of doing this. But I was like, what is that called? I'm like, what is that called? When I can like move people, I can make people feel, I can manipulate the energy to whatever I need it to. And he was like, I'm like, I think it's called telekinesis. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think you're right. So now I'm doing more research on this power, on how to develop it. But it was just so insane to me, guys, to finally be able to show someone, because sometimes I wish I had like a camera on like my hat or like my head when I do this, because I can do this now with a bunch of people, right? And it's crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm learning so much about it. How it affects different types of people, the types of energy that people have, and it's just this whole energetic world that just completely opened up to me. And it's like, wow, I want to share it with you guys because it works specifically with Moldavite. Now, I haven't tried it without it, but I feel like this powerful crystal, this tektite, enhances this ability. It helps at least me on this journey to be able to do this and push energy. It's even like a shield, guys. It's a shield. It protects me. I can recall the specific instance where I felt like someone was coming to attack me, and I literally envisioned a shield of energy, just a wall appear in front of them, and they stopped in their tracks. And it's almost like they were like glued. They couldn't move. It was like they felt it. They knew I did something, but they couldn't explain it. And it was the coolest experience ever, guys. But I wanted to share that with you because maybe this will spark something in your journey, and realize, guys, that you shouldn't be comparing your journey to anyone else's, okay? What I'm doing right now in my life is what I need to be doing for my journey, and you need to be focusing on what you need to be doing on your journey. But I wanted to share that with you guys because it was just so incredible to finally be able to show someone what this power does and that I could actually do it. And it was crazy because I even was able to send thoughts into somebody else's mind and have them do what I wanted them to do. And it was just the craziest experience ever. And it was just so amazing, guys. Yeah, but I'm not going to share with you guys exactly what I did to do it because it's been a whole combination of things, a whole combination of disciplines, meditations, mantras, everything, guys, and even specific placements of Moldavite. But just realize that you watching this video has sparked something within you to remember something, to develop something in you on your journey to get you to where you need to go. So guys, stay tuned. This rock, this crystal is so crazy. It's so powerful, guys. I send you guys so much love, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon. See ya.